Dear students, today we have to discuss histology of human testes. In last class, we already studied the human male reproductive system, which is composed of the main gonads known as testes, accessory ducts, some glands, and external genitalia. In this lecture, we have to discuss the histology of human testes. You know very well, testis is located in the pouch-like structure known as scrotum. पिगमेंटेड स्किन से बना होता है पाउच लाइक स्ट्रक्चर जिसको हम बोलते हैं स्क्रूटम. उसके अंदर में प्रेजेंट होता है टेस्टिस जो हमारे एब्डोमिनल वॉल में आउटसाइड प्लेस्ड होता है. ठीक है, तो इनसाइड द स्ट्रक्चर ऑफ टेस्टिस फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल we have to discuss the longitudinal section of testis. In this longitudinal section of testis, you look at here, there is a presence of rete-testis. What is meant by rete-testis? You know very well. It is the network of number of seminiferous tubules is known as rete-testis, which is present at the posterior end of testis, and from where some 15 to 20 fine ducts are arise known as vas efferentia. Look at here. This is the network of seminiferous tubule at the posterior end of testis, and from where 15 to 20 fine ducts are arising known as vas efferentia, and these vas efferentia pierce or penetrate the wall of testis, which is actually made up of protein known as tunica albuginea, and then the developing sperm in the seminiferous tubules now enter into the C-shaped coiling structure known as epididymis, where they become mature and stored temporarily in the tail of this epididymis. After ejaculation, they move with the help of vas deferens, which is arising from the base of epididymis, and enter into the spermatic cord during ejaculation. Okay, then next diagram is of transverse section of testis. Look at here. The human testis is 4 to 5 cm long, 3 to 4 cm wide, and 3 cm in thickness. Okay, but in each testis there is presence of 200 to 300. In each testis there is 200 to 300 testicular lobules. एक टेस्टिस के अंदर में लगभग 200 से 300 200 to 300 क्या होते हैं टेस्टिकुलर लॉबुल्स होते हैं, और ईच लॉबुल कैन कंटेन can contain 3 to 4 seminiferous tubules. 3 to 4 seminiferous tubules. मतलब ये हुआ कि टेस्टिस में 200 to 300 टेस्टिकुलर लॉबुल्स होते हैं, और हर एक लॉबुल में ऐसे 3 से 4 सेमिनिफेरस ट्यूबुल्स होते हैं, जिनको हम जनरली बोलते हैं साइट ऑफ स्पर्मेटोजेनेसिस. These are seminiferous tubules. क्या है seminiferous tubules? It is the site of spermatogenesis. Before studying the structure of seminiferous tubule, you know very well the outermost layer of testis is made up of proteinous structure known as tunica albuginea, which is internally lined by internal layer known as tunica muscularis, and externally this layer is lined by the outermost layer known as tunica vaginalis. The testis is protected by the proteinous layer known as tunica albuginea. It is internally lined by tunica muscularis and externally lined by tunica vaginalis. Inside the structure, there is presence of number of seminiferous tubules, and in each seminiferous tubule, it is lined by germinal epithelium. ध्यान रखना आप लोगों को कि जो इसकी आउटर मोस्ट लेयर होती है उसको बोला जाता है जर्मिनल एपिथेलियम. मींस क्यूबाइडल सेल्स का जो नेटवर्क है स्फेरिकली लाइन होता है, इस नेटवर्क को बोलते हैं जर्मिनल एपिथेलियम, एंड दीज आर द इनिशियल सेल्स ऑफ दिस स्पर्म. ये स्पर्म के इनिशियल सेल्स है जहां से स्पर्मेटोजेनेसिस होता है, जहां से स्पर्म फॉर्म होते हैं. तो यहाँ पे हम स्पर्म फॉर्मेशन के स्पर्मेटोजेनेसिस के वेरियस स्टेजेस दे सकते हैं, जहाँ पे स्पर्मेटोगोनियम, primary spermatocytes, secondary spermatocytes, spermatids, spermatozoa and finally sperm के development की different stages यहाँ study कर सकते हैं. So look at here, seminiferous is a rounded structure surrounded by germinal epithelium which are the initial cell of sperm. In between this germinal epithelium there is also presence of some triangular cells and these triangular cells are also known as nurse cell or Sertoli cells. क्या बोला जाता है, इस बीच में इंटरप्शन है, जो ट्रायंगुलर सेल का उनको बोला जाता है नर्स सेल और सर्टोली सेल्स एंड दीज सर्टोली सेल्स प्रोवाइड नरिशमेंट टू द डेवलपिंग स्पर्म. यहाँ पे जो स्पर्म डेवलप होते हैं जर्मिनल एपिथेलियम से उनको नरिशमेंट प्रोवाइड करने का काम करती है सर्टोली सेल्स. आप यहाँ देख सकते हो कि स्पर्म के बंडल्स, देयर इज अ more and more sperm bundles which are attached to the Sertoli cells. देखिए यहाँ पे इस Sertoli cells को sperm के bundles attach है, means they get nutrition from the Sertoli cells. Okay? तो यहाँ पे बता दिया हमने germinal epithelium जिससे sperm बनते हैं. उनके बीच में सब ट्रायंगुलर पिरामिडल सेल्स होते हैं, उनको नर्स सेल बोलते हैं, जो डेवलपिंग स्पर्म को न्यूट्रिशन प्रोवाइड करते हैं. उसके बाद स्पर्म के बंडल्स अलॉन्ग विद देयर हेड अटैच होते हैं किसको, नर्स सेल को, टू गेट न्यूट्रिशन. उसके बाद में इन बिटवीन दीज सेमिनिफेरस ट्यूबुल, अभी बता चुके हैं हम लोग कि टेस्टिकुलर लॉबुल्स में मतलब 200 to 300 टेस्टिकुलर लॉबुल्स होते हैं और हर एक लॉबुल्स में 3 से 4 सेमिनिफेरस ट्यूबुल्स होते हैं और उस सेमिनिफेरस ट्यूबुल्स के बीच में मास ऑफ सेल्स दिखाई देता है. उस मास ऑफ सेल को बोला जाता है इंटरस्टिशियल सेल. क्या बोला जाता है, इंटरस्टिशियल सेल्स और लीडिंग सेल. कौन से सेल बोला जाता है, लीडिंग सेल. एंड दीज सेल्स आर रिस्पांसिबल फॉर द फॉर्मेशन ऑफ ह्यूमन मेल सेक्स हार्मोन जिसका नाम है टेस्टोस्टेरोन. टेस्टोस्टेरोन नाम का हार्मोन प्रोड्यूस करती है इंटरस्टिशियल सेल्स जो बीच में प्रेजेंट होती है सेमिनिफेरस ट्यूबुल्स की. तो यहाँ पे हमारा हिस्टोलॉजी टॉपिक फिनिश होता है. Before finishing the topic, again recap of this topic is, look at here the LS of testis where the irregular network of seminiferous tubules known as rattay-testis, and from these rattay-testis number of 15 to 20 number of ducts are arising known as vas efferentia, from where sperms are releasing from the seminiferous tubules which are enter into the structure known as epididymis which have three parts, head, middle part and tail. In the head of this epididymis, sperm become mature and they store temporarily inside the tail of epididymis, and from the tail of epididymis there is a duct arising known as vas deferens which conduct the sperm up to the ejaculatory duct. Then in TS of testis, you know very well, the outermost covering of the testis is known as tunica albuginea, and it is internally lined by the layer known as tunica vascularis. Externally it is also lined by the tunica vaginalis. Inside the tunica vascularis or tunica albuginea there is presence of 200 to 300 testicular lobules, and in each lobule there is a presence of 3 to 4 seminiferous tubules which are the site of spermatogenesis. Inside the seminiferous tubule, the outermost layer is known as germinal epithelium which are the initial cells of the sperms. Then again there is also presence of some triangular cell between them is known as nurse cell which provide nourishment to the developing sperm. There is also, you can see the number of developmental stages of sperm like spermatogonium, primary spermatocytes, secondary spermatocytes, spermatids, spermatozoa and finally sperm. Okay, that's it. And in between seminiferous tubule there is the presence of mass of cell known as interstitial cell or Leydig cell which secrete the hormone known as testosterone, generally known as male sex hormone. Okay.